Hello. Dr. Dabney's back in Virginia Beach with me.
My coach, Joelle Brandt, Dr. Dabney, psychotherapist and coach. I do it all.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
You do?
Okay. So did you miss me?
I did. I did.
Tyler's
I know.
toning in on your spotlight here.
That's okay. I'm okay with that.
We talked about red flags.
Okay.
Well, in general, we're talking about we're busting myths to help people get in the door, pick up the phone, to call us with any emotional problems you have or relationship problems that we can help you with. So we're hoping that if we bring it all down to earth for you and make it more palatable, that you'll be able to make that call.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay.
Very fair.
So we have we have two people we have new patients coming at the Richmond office. So
that's awesome.
So we're excited to see patients rolling in there and connecting with new doctors, and it's so exciting, I have to say. It's like having a baby.
It is here.
It's my baby. Another baby. This is one here, than my Richmond child.
It's true.
What do you think about the red flag?
Good
talk.
It was a good talk. I think when it comes to red flags, it's helpful for people to hear those things because sometimes they just don't even realize.
Yeah, it's like you get swept up into a red flag relationship, and I think people just get so swept up in helping and fixing and just, keeping afloat that they don't realize they're in a red flag relationship. So true. Hopefully some people stopped and gave that a second thought.
Or shared it with someone that they think are involved in a red flag relationship.
Yes. You can share that without, by looking supportive. I think people are afraid to share. So I think you need to see us shrink because you have a problem. But there's nice ways to do that. Maybe we could talk about that. Nice ways to share, nice ways to tell friends and family that they may need some help with something.
But what did you say we want to talk about today? Phobias.
Oh, phobias. that we've been talking about that all day for some reason. That keeps coming up. So we thought that might be the topic for today. I had a patient today and we talked about a phobia.
What was it? What type of phobia?
Airplane phobia.
Oh, I have my own phobia, but I don't want to get into it yet. I'm scared of ants. I really am.
Little ants?
Little ants. So I'm not sure what kind of phobia that one is. Insects? It's mostly the small ants for some reason.
No, it's not the ants.
It's not. It's the smallness. It's the swarm.
Well, maybe getting there. So phobias are symbolic representations of something else. And shockingly, it's about an emotion.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a way to distract from a certain emotion. So the airplane phobia was funny because I was telling you, and you dealt with this on the phone with somebody, that when somebody has a phobia, they're trying to cover up a feeling. So when they're trying to explain the phobia to you and they want to know why, they distract you from the figuring out why. Oh. It becomes this vicious circle of, well, it's not this, it's not this, not this, not this, not this, not this. And there's huge distractions, huge smoke screen.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I would say, okay, it's not all those things, but how about we look at what was going on right when the phobia occurred? Because what is the line everybody uses? It's nothing bad. Nothing was going on. And that's their way of, again, distracting it. Because it's painful. Whatever the emotion is painful. And they're just going, no. So you have to slowly take them back to that
moment.
Right.
The pain.
So then I found out this patient doesn't have the airplane phobia all the time, which makes it more interesting.
So it's just specific?
Specific. So then I knew it was something that happened before he got on the plane.
Okay.
That he couldn't
deal with at the time.
Yeah, and there's a lot of, but no, it was a great day. I had a great day. I had a great day. I had a great day before getting on the plane. Like, okay, something happened. Something.
I think that's something we can talk about next time too, is like panic. People sometimes, I think, I'm going to save that just because.
Well, it's the same dynamic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's a good one to talk about too, because some people don't realize what panic is truly about. So maybe we can.
Right. So phobia is a panic in a certain place, and then the panic attacks happen in no place particular, but it's the same, exactly. It's the same dynamic behind it. Yes.
Okay.
So once it's very interesting. So once I nailed him down onto what was going on, he had actually had a breakfast with his wife, and he had discussed something in this breakfast that he got talked into something that he didn't really want to do with another family member. So he didn't want to do it. He felt terribly guilty. He didn't want to see, not only did he just had a lot of negative feelings towards his other family member.
Okay.
And he just couldn't say, I don't want to do that with her, that event with her next Saturday. And so he felt forced into it, got on the plane, and suddenly has the panic that he's a bad person, so he deserves to die. There it is. What is, remember the acronym we use?
Guilt over anger.
Yes, so it's AGAP. So anger, you have terrible guilt over it because it's somebody you love, which brings up anxiety about the punishment you think you deserve. And that's either going to crash in a plane or fall off a building or
something. All
those punishments. So you're only aware of the punishment part because you can't start with I was angry at the person. Welcome back to anger.
Does always.
So well, not always. Angry at Joelle.
I don't know. Now we'll have to.
Because it's not the.
We can use me. We can go ahead and use me. We'll talk about that next time. Maybe I'll have to think about it. Get some more insight on myself.
Because it's really not the ants.
I know. I guess not.
I think we all have these little fears, and then we have to get to look inside ourselves and figure that out.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe we'll do that sometime. All right.
So that's it for now then.
Okay. We'll see you soon.
Okay. Bye.